I
Understood.
set my
Understood.
TP and we just run it. That's how I see it. I set my TP. I set it all down. I just get my op. I get my sheriff, and I'm just ready. I am properly ready to just aim at heads and most likely
Hey,
whiff. But we move on.
I mean, hey, man, that's how I feel about when I used to play Sky on Bind. You know, it was one of my favorite maps, just because I could just grab a flash and really flash. But looks like we're getting ready to start here. Again, it's just gonna be interesting. I'm really wondering if people are gonna play with the new gun, the Bandit. I
Ooh,
love it in my ranked games. I've had a few
I already
people
see
say it's
one.
not really their favorite gun. Looks like we got Neon with the Bandit.
Yeah, I already
And
see
it
one.
looks
I'm looking for that.
it looks like the other team is running full ghost loadout. Any feelings about that? I feel like you're losing a little bit of util, make it no one going any armor. I feel like the bandit can really eat with that. With the 128 headshot, can kind of be a lot easy to just get those easy kills when no one's running armor. And as I say that, of course, the KJ switches to a classic in armor.
Yeah, I mean, you
Um,
gotta have that post plant util as well if they're able to get onto site. We have yet to see what site they're going to be getting on. We will be getting there shortly, but it does just look like they're going to be playing that classic aggressive start here for pistol round. A lot of what goes down into this is going to be how well the attackers are able to spread out the defense and move forward like that. And genuinely, what I'm going to be looking for out of Gabrikittens is going to be how well can they play together and what sites are they going to be looking at primarily, and are they going to be faking a lot? Because this map, it's a large map, but for attackers it's very quick for you to go from C to A to B to C, whatever you want to do. You have multiple lanes of transport, and that is going to be a strong advantage again for Gabrikittens. But who doesn't like an underdog story? The Milker is going to be coming out, hopefully swinging. I already see a lot of util going to be in their team comp for this first round, as the timer has struck, and we will be getting into our first round of this second series of the day here in just a moment.
Yeah, 100%. Looks like we're starting with the early garage push. It looks like we got three towards the garage with the Sage playing C for the side of the Milkers. I really like this play. I do not like with the no slow orb for the C push. It looks like they're just going to hit C fast here. Jet's already on site. Looks like we're going to have to fight up here. Sage already dead. We have Omen CT. It looks like they're just going to have to opt for a retake. And I think that's really important on this map, is playing those retakes, like you said earlier. But I really like the side of Milkers of taking garage space, taking CT space, maybe sometimes even taking flank, just to really pinch these people in sight and make them fight up. But it looks like we have a fight out CT. Omen takes out Clove CT. It looks like we have Yoru stuck backside. Hopefully he has a TP set up to get out. It's gonna be shit. And Raymond with 2 kills. Oh my god. And it looks like round's already over. It looks like Gabrikittens did really well of holding off that retake. And I think that's the problem. What you were talking about earlier on before we started this map, I think is very important for Gabrikittens to hold on to that site while Milkers try to retake. But I think it's important for Milkers to come at all angles for a retake. I think that retakes are going to be the name of the game for at least the defensive side. They have a lot of util, and it's just going to be crazy hard to do it without taking that flank garage and CT space. We have a replay coming up here, and it's just a brawl out of CT, and I feel like when you do that, if they're set up good on site, I feel like Gabrikittens is going to win that fight every time.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look as well. Now that they have the weaponry advantage, the arsenal advantage, they're just going to be running down C, where it's just Sage. Once again, Milk going to try their best to hold everything off, but will they be able
Looks
to?
like Sage down again. It's just tough when we're leaving the solo Sage C. We're going to have another retake, a 4v5 again. We're going to have this raise coming through. Garage, we're going to have Yoru in the same spot. One more time. We have Omen blind. We have some util. Flush out the Yoru TP's out. We have a 5 people down C long. It's going to be a hard retake. They have guns. And I really don't know what the side of Milkers can do here. They have a lot of stall potential. It looks like good shot from Milkers with the Sheriff. Takes down Jet. And Raymond again with the Bulldog just taking on 2. And I think it's just a gun diff problem. With this one, I think they got off quick and they played back, and it looks like Gabrikittens takes it around again. It's really hard when you're down guns and you're trying to do that retake, and they all just play off and kind of let you have the sight almost, and it's just very difficult to do these retakes. Again, I really want Gabrikittens or milkers, sorry, to pressure that flank, maybe walk down B, walk out a garage to really, pinch these people if they keep hitting C. But looks like we're already starting on the A push. So I really like what Gabrikittens' idea is going into these rounds. How do you feel? 2 rounds down, we got pistol and we got Gabrikittens buy round. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I like it. I mean, you do get Avi with that Bucky. That's could be dangerous as they're looking towards this A site. But I do want to mention as well, Milker's now able to get a full buy, but their shield's not up to standard, and that can play a difficult disadvantage for them once they get onto site for Gabrikittens.
100%. I really like their idea with this round. It looks like they're just having forward towards long, kind of faking the site, pulling these rotates off, and it looks like they may be going back to C already. And we already have 3 towards A, and looks like we'll have Avi looking towards this short with the Bucky, hopefully getting to get a pick with the reclear, maybe fade here. We still have we have Sage going back towards C, just kind of peeking, seeing what's going on. We're playing really slow Valorant here, as normal it is with Haven 3-site map, fake a site, hit somewhere else. And we have a fight going on here. We got Gabrikittens taking down Goody Bear on B, and it looks like we're just gonna hit B straight on now. And again, another 4v5 retake. I think this is the name of the game right now. Is that?
Look at Avi
here
on the A
oh
side.
my God.
Oh, they saw him. They did see him, and that could have been a huge flank from them just to basically confirm that 3rd round. But that retake now truly going to play dividends for the Milkers if they can pull this one off.
Yeah, it looks like we have Raymond solo on site. TP out, another 1 down. Gabrikittens takes down North of Milk, and then oh my God, Gabrikittens with 3 on the mound. Again, it's just beautiful with the post plants they're playing right now, and they're just stalling the time. They have Molly's on the bomb. Sova is stuck in the corner, but they have 2 covering them for the swing. So I really don't think Bald Gamer, so I can really do anything with this round. And Gabrikittens with 4. It's hard. It's hard. That's a thrifty for Gabrikittens. That's 3-0 right now to start the game. And I think they're having a lot of. They just have a good read on what this team's doing against Milkers. They're kind of playing with them. They started that heavy A and then just went mid and was able to get that early pick with bomb down again, which pushed it to a 4v5. They were able to catch Avi on the flank from A, but just wasn't enough to close the round for them. So we're really looking at what they're going to change up. Maybe it looks like maybe a mid fight here to kind of just get that space taken away from Gabrikittens, and looks like we're going another fast C.
Yeah, I mean, you had the dimensional drift as well for Raymond. They could just push on the site, but it looks like Milk gonna back out, play their life because they know they want to play for the 5v5 retake if possible. And you said you want to see more people from the Milkers play towards mid. If you look at that mini map, that very well could be the case on the flank, but they're gonna get spotted out. The KJ now gonna be able to pull back and help figure out what ways we can stop this. But the spike is down, and now nobody. Milkers, tough task ahead of them.
It really is, but I really like their idea going in this round. We have the KJ and the Sova from the side of Gabrikittens holding on this Neon and Ray's flank to really see if they can stop it. But I really like their idea of, pushing all, angles they can. And unfortunately, everyone kind of just falls due to the lack of guns, obviously. But I really want to see them doing that during a gun round. I think that it was a great idea. And maybe with the guns, they can really, push them out of these angles, maybe get that KJ out of that angle with the Sova protecting it. But again, that's 4-0 to Gabrikittens, and I just think they have a really smart idea. They're hitting C while Milkers is weak, and then they're kind of playing for this A in mid space while they have guns, and it's kind of they're getting all the early picks. It's making your life a lot easier to hit these sites, and I think on the side of Milkers, they just need to offer a little bit more stall. But we're getting into another round with another C towards Pop. And we have them. We got Fade and Sage here this time, so they won't be able to run down. We got the Dimensional Drift and TP out. This is amazing. He can clear out all of sight. He knows where everyone's at. And we're going to combo with the Solo and Hunter Fury. Oh, it's beautiful. 1 kill down on C site. Avi's dashed in. And now they have C again. Mouthful of milk with another kill on Jet. 4v4 retake. They haven't gone on site yet. Sage is stuck in garage, is smoked off, won't be able to fight, and it's going to be flank. But if we look flank again, we have another flank. So that KJ just won't be able to sit there with worry free of that no one's coming behind her. She's going to have to put her focus here. We have 3 site. Gabrikittens every single time. Just gets one of those impact kills. Bald Gamer side with 2 coming out of CT. Yoru stuck and beautiful round. Look at that. That's amazing retake by Milkers. I think that was perfectly played in, perfectly what I wanted to see out of them. I just wanted to see them challenge that flank. Eliminate one of those people that may be helping the people on site and kind of just come from all angles. And they did just that, and they came out with the round win. So I think that's really amazing. They did it.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look at what happened that round, and it really just shows they spread out Gabrikittens kind of post plant so well. They confused they confused the attacker side, and they completely played proper. We saw nearly everybody on Milkers get something out of that round. Bald Gamer Swag, that one got 2K for themselves, and now they also have their ult at their utility if they really want, as they're pushing out of this jet.
It looks like Ohgawdevents just kind of just goes out to fight. I don't know about that, but it looks like we got 2 on the side for Gabrikittens somehow. It looks like they might have caught one towards the short and mid and long side, and we're gonna go into a 3v4 retake on the side of Milkers, down with only 3 left. It's gonna be a hard task to really do this. They have no ults up right now. Fade away from 2, get 2 kills. Raymond dead. Yeah, it looks like they just kind of got melted on site very hard. But again, I like what they're doing a little bit more on Milkers. They're challenging these places early. It just kind of got unfortunate on this round, and it looks like Milkers have 4 ults up with only 2 ults on the side of Gabrikittens, and not really crazy good ults. We only have the Bladestorm from Jet, and then we have Close Revive. And then they're not really good team ults. They're more, for yourself and kind of, hey, go kill. But I'm interested to see how they're going to play this, since Milkers has 4 ults. They're going to be on a save round, but ults can win games, Ults can win these rounds, and I think it's important if they really want to keep staying in this game with Gabrikittens being on defense. They need to start collecting more rounds. We're going to look at a garage push with Jet walking up C here. The Jet dashes out. Ray sitting in the corner might be able to get this kill. Sage back sight. Raze was able to pick up the kill. 2 kills on Raze in the corner. 3 kills on Raze in the corner. Oh my god, they just didn't clear it out. It looks like no Silver Dart, no drone, no nothing. Saw the Raze sitting there. Was able to collect 3 kills and not let their Sage die. It looks like it's just on the side of Gabrikittens with 2 left. And beautiful from the Siege site players. Raze and Sage held it down. They didn't clear him out in the corner. He was able to collect 2, 3, and with Sage picking up the other 2. I think that was amazing gameplay for the C rushes, because that's what Gabrikittens were doing early on in their first few rounds. We're just popping C fast, and we saw Sage getting punished for it. And it looks like we're going to do listening with Milkers this round, so we're going to hear what their plan is to stop these rounds collecting up for Gabrikittens. And yeah,
I hear the mid, I think.
I see nothing.
Could be walking up front B. Up front B.
I did that last
Probably.
round. Here with you.
Jumped out mid.
You should
Yeah.
run.
I lucky might play on.
If you're bombing this? No, I'm not hitting it.
They're sitting bottom mid.
They're in mid now. They're in mid now.
The dash on.
They're just playing
Planting.
B.
Find B.
Check it out. We're being right.
Nice.
Close.
On the right.
I'll be-
Can we 3 to 1? 3 to 1.
Kind of go hard, maybe. Never mind, you got it.
Close your eyes. You had your fun. My turn.
80 Avi. 80 Avi.
Last
80
two
jet
outside.
window. 80 jet window.
And TNT.
Nice try. They burned KJ out there.
Wow.
Just gotta
I
play
mean,
around
hey,
the
tough
What a
round.
Yeah.
Tough.
It really
Tough.
did come down to what could have been there, because we saw the good retake with Milkers, and then it just came down to Avi, and I believe that was Chewy, if I'm not mistaken, on that post plant, just sitting in mid, and it really did just show how well the tides can swing mid round. I mean, the Milkers came out swinging. They were getting it every time and time again, and then you start pushing out that mid smoke, and that's when the trouble really started.
100%. Looks like we got the dimensional drift back on the Euro where he's just clearing out. He was able to clear out all along, and now he's clearing short. I really love how he's playing with the TPs of leaving them in these places so he can get between them quickly and clear out more angles than he can. And they're just going to hit very fast. Avi already on site. Looks like it's going to be site, and Goody Bear already collecting up on Jet. Collecting 2, and it looks like the trades are going the defense's way. It's a 3v2, 2v2. It's just going to be interesting how we're going to play this. It's another retake on the side of Milkers. Seeing how they can collect. We have ACT taken down by Tiny Bones. And it looks like Tiny Bones just is able to hit the shot. Very, very tough. But just even going back to the comms, I want to say this before. I really like the side of Milkers of how they're talking about those 3-2-1 swings. Or even just how calm they sound when they are playing from behind. It really, you know, Valorant's a very momentum game, and so there's a lot that can happen if you just focus in and really hope. But very tough on these retakes. It looks like they're getting put into a lot of these retake situations by Gabrikittens, and I think the only solution is kind of beat them to the fight. You know, I can't really see any other way that Milkers can get out of this if they keep going into these retake situations.
I mean, Garage already taken care of. They're going to try to get the wall out in front, but can they get in time? Yeah, they did, but the wall.
And we have the lurk down
completely
C.
shot down.
Tiny
Oh,
Bones
Lordy.
again. Another just crucial pick, but we have Trey coming out Garage flank. Going through there's no smoke Garage. May be able to collect on some. Oh. And he was able to get one and immediately traded out.
But look at this as well. Ball Gamer
Other
Swag going to be just holding from that CT angle. Going to try to let Tumor get in through Garage. They are now spotted, and this is the time you want to push as a team because it is a 2v4. It's going to be difficult, but if you can pull this one off, the momentum can ever so change in your tide.
Ball
As
Gamer-
Ball Gamer Swag already on site.
Oh, good shot by Raymond to take him down. And just Tiny Bones again taking down Tumor. Tiny Bones has really showed up these last 2 rounds with the 3K the round prior and the 2K this round on very just good picks. And again, Raymond is very good at just taking these spaces, and they have a very good game plan. That round, they kind of just rushed the Garage and was able to take out the player in Garage, and then again just rush down that Sage on C, which has been, it looks like a problem from the Milkers of just leaving solo Sage C, and it looks like Gabrikittens has kind of figured out that, like, hey, Sage might be the only one C. Let's keep hitting in. Again, looks like they're going to go to the C, but they have Tumor on this side of the map now just to see if they can support the Sage a little better. We got an eye out early to kind of reveal what's going down C and a smoke out. And it looks like Gabrikittens are going to slow down here, make a little noise C, and look at that on the map. Milkers are already getting pulled all the way towards it, but mouthful of milk, lurked up with the Bucky in hand. And Avi just with the read of that, hey, someone could be here. It's just so hard, and we're just gonna hit A site now, knowing that this person pushed out a Garage. They could be here. Looks like Che has gotten some info that, hey, they're going A, and Bald Gamer Swag might be able to beat them there. He has a judge. Maybe he can get something. And Gabrikittens, oh my God, just they're so good at getting these picks. She's every time they just need a pick to secure a round, she gets that pick, and I think she's playing an amazing game. I think Gabrikittens as a whole is playing a very smart game. And we have Omen playing little mind tricks on them, put the smoke down and swing the Stinger. Goody Bear with the kill on flank. Maybe something can work. It looks like they're gonna have a flank. Omen blind out. It looks like Goldie Bear got taken down by Raymond, and it's just going to be another round. Gabrikittens with 3 again. This is hard for the side of Milkers. It's very hard to feel like they just don't have a solution for what Gabrikittens is doing. But I think that with 4 ults on the side of Milkers, we have the lockdown and the Hunter's Fury on the side of Gabrikittens. Maybe this is a round. Looks like we have Goody Bear picking up the op, maybe playing towards the C side, and looks like they are just to hold down, just so they're not hitting the C, making this noise for free. But it does look like Gabrikittens is going to start on the A side again. We'll see if they're going to go fast, if they're here to just make some noise, maybe get the lockdown, the smoke dash out. We're going to pop jet knives. We do have Ball Gamer Swag in the corner, has not been cleared yet or revealed. Great Omen smoke from side of Che, and it looks like they're just going to walk up. They're droning through sewers.
You should run.
Looks like we're just going to pause, wait for the lockdown to go down. And unfortunately, Milkers doesn't have any solution for that, but they take down Tiny Bones. And Ball Gamer saw a great Omen Blind, wasn't able to clean it up, but Che picked up where he couldn't. And it looks like Raymond picked up the side of Tumor, and Che is still alive in long, which is great. We have a 3v2, and Mouthful of Milk died by the hands of Raymond again. I think if anyone can do it, it's going to be Raymond and Gabrikittens. Great off shot, raise out, pop, amazing kill, and now we just got a 1v1 down long. Hopefully he can get out. He was able to get Spike. Raymond, another kill. It's going to be 1v1 on the side. I think this is a very important round for Milkers to win, and it looks like Raymond is just going to rotate all the way to C, plan for safety, get set up a little bit, and I don't think Che has a really good idea of where he could have gone.
Yeah,
Looks like we're just going to pause.
30 seconds
It's
left.
map control completely for Raymond as well, because you already had that extra knowledge of, hey, we already know Che's sitting long. If I can get here and get out, might as well. And this is going to be another way that Gabrikittens can just take control. And I think Raymond may have just spotted the best option possible here, because it is planted for long, but you can also hold this from the inside of Garage. And as time starts ticking down, Che, very good util usage, going to be able to just get into sight for free, but are they going to check their corners properly? The information's there, and Che.
What just a phenomenal shot by Che, and even a just idea to have that this person could be coming from Garage. I came up long. You can't see it from CT, but I'm a gamble Garage because that's the first angle I can see. It's just beautiful. I will say, you know, Raymond had that dimensional drift out. I thought he was going to use that and kind of, you know, play a little bit of mind games with that, but just a very great round and very important round for Milkers to win, and Tumor with that opening pick, and I think that was just an amazing shot from them. And I think it was very good for Goody Bear to get that raise rocket off and be able to get that shot, and a very nice try from Raymond with 3 on the round. It's very hard to, you know, win those rounds when you're doing everything, but Che came out with the Omen Blind long and was able to finish the final kill and kind of win that round from him. Hey, 9-3 curse. It's now attack side. They get to come on this side and kind of get the advantage on the 3-site map. So we're going to see what their gameplay is going to show us for this. And looks like we're just going to start long. We only have one towards A on the side of Gabrikittens. Gabrikate playing long with the Silver Dart. Is getting the info. No info actually tagged, but they can hear them running up on long. And 3 already here. Raise nade backside. Beautiful raise nade. Swinging out back. Gabrikate was able to come up with 1. Goldie Bear took down Gabrikate. Raymond came up with 1. Avi came up with 1. Raymond again with another one. And it looks like it's just round over with Raymond 3 on the round. But I think it was good. I think that Milkers kind of had the good idea to hit that 8 site. It was solo Sova. You know, Yoru wasn't there. Avi wasn't there. And they just got there quick enough to kind of protect their Sova and kind of just trade out. And, man, just look at the game Raymond's having. 19-8 on the Yoru. Guardian full shield this round with full util. It's going to be a hard round for Milkers to win. They're going to have to be very creative on what they're going to do just to take this round away with Raymond. Again, these server admins coming up and showing up for their team is just amazing. Looks like we're going to start with the 4-man Garage push, maybe peeking towards B. We have Omen on C, long holding for the C, and look, Raymond's already here, holding towards back plat. Milker's already in Garage, kind of just stalling, I think looking for some picks. Water off Clove, and there's still a little peek to see through the wall. Is he able to get one? And he was able to Sage with the little sliver of space that left him, and looks like we're going to be Goody Bear taken down on the lurk up on B by Gabrikate. Avi taken with the outlaw, Gabrikate with another one on the round. And again, hard round to win when you just don't have these guns, and when you lose rounds like that where it's just like you don't get a plant down fully, or you don't even get to take out 3 guns on pistol, it's very hard to even buy some sort of util or even light armor to help you try to win those type of rounds. But we're gonna have a buy round here. They do have an outlaw on the side of Avi, but again, it's just a hard round to win this. And this, you know, just mistakes of the game, you know, Mouthful of Milk not aware that there is a crack in the wall and that someone's sitting there, and then Avi just working with that outlaw, which is going to be very important coming into this round, as 2 people on the side of Milkers are light armor, so that outlaw is 1 shot. And Bald Gamer, so I've taken Avi down already. This is amazing. I love this idea, and we're going to go really fast on the B. Neon already in. Taken down, traded out. Beautiful. It's going to be a 3v4 retake with Omen lurking through garage. Raymond's back sight. And looks like they have an idea where they are at. Taking down Tiny Bones. Goody Bear taking down Raymond. Tiny Bones with 2 on the round with the Spectre, making it work. And Mouthful of Milk. It's going to be 2v1. They're blinded. Are you able to show us something, Tiny Bones? They've been good at getting these important picks in these rounds.
Oh, look
Are
at
you
that.
going to be able to clutch this round for us?
Look
Found
at that.
ourselves a little present on the ground, a little phantom, but I love how Milkers is playing this post player. You know, hey, you don't have no smoke, you don't have nothing. We're just going to let you try to defuse the bomb with a beautiful one-way on the bomb. Tiny Bones is going to have to figure out to try to get a pick here.
Right now.
And it looks like they can see that Tiny Bones isn't on, and they're just going to kind of play with Tiny Bones. Tiny Bones was able to come out the round with a Phantom. That is all, but Milkers gain another round, another chance at life. We're going to have a gun v gun round, maybe this next round. So this is going to be interesting of how Milkers is going to play this.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look at this one as well. I mean, all signs kind of led to Gabrikittens having control, especially peaks like this from Tiny Bones. I mean, you got to see a lot of what could have been, but for this next round, we are going to take a look over to Gabrikittens' communication, because this communication has been vital for them in this game so far.
Yeah, well, or like my dart missed them all. But it was probably a bad dart.
On grass right now.
We'll keep it. You can rotate. I'll hold this.
All right.
Smoking B, smoking B. It's a B hit again.
Me in.
I'm slowed off.
Neon's in. Sage is out.
On 78 Neon.
Ray's
Oh my God,
out.
I'm slowed off.
Did they wall me or no?
Backside.
Raises.
I have nothing here. Can we save or?
Bring them down.
I'm gonna save.
97 fade.
I think it's winnable.
Oh, nice.
Still walled off. One's on my back right.
111 on his face. Oh, you get an off?
Nice try.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to save. That was the worry. It's fine.
They have courage, but no one is
Yeah,
immune to fear.
just unfortunate. We heard the save call there. No one kind of thought it was winnable, and unfortunately, it didn't come up with it. But that is what I'm talking about. What the Clove can have a problem with on this map is they have to play B to smoke both C site and A site. Looks like Milkers had a decent idea, at least, that hey, let's just hit B, and the only one there to stop that rush was Clove, and they didn't have a lot of util to kind of stop them from coming in the site. And Neon doing amazing, good duelist things and getting in there, getting that kill. And it looks like we're gonna have a little fight out towards mid. Raymond searching what they can find and just gonna tuck in a corner. It looks like they're having maybe a B fake. It looks like Jets walking up A long, and Goody Bear taking out Avi again. Mouthful of Milk taking out Raymond, and it looks like it's a 5v3 on the side of Milkers, planning on A site. They're doing great right now. They have 2 towards mid, making sure no one can flank. We have 3 towards site, just holding down on site. Tumor able to collect out on Chewy on the flank. Tiny Bones trading out on that kill. And it looks like we're just going to have a 2v4 retake. Unfortunately, though, Gabrikittens have no guns. A Bulldog on the side of Tiny Bones. Maybe they can use it to get some more work done. And it looks like Bald Gamer Swag and Shay kind of just clean it up right there. And good rounds. Hey, we're coming back in the game. It was that 9-3 curse we were talking about. And again, it's just attack side Haven. You're put in such a disadvantage on the defensive side of things because it takes so long to rotate from C site to A site. And so when you do these like start mid, go A, it pulls everyone off these sites, and it kind of just allows the attackers to kind of walk in and set up and use this util. But it looks like on the side of Gabrikittens, we're going to start with an op, and they're going to start towards A long. We're going to see if Milkers, anyone kind of ventures towards that side, but it looks like they're going to start towards another mid round again. And it looks like Gabrikittens are just going to play a little bit more passive. We have the Sova and Clove on B this round, kind of support the Clove on any B pushes. And it looks like they're getting ready to attack, and we're gonna have the Rays rocket out. It's gonna be looking for one, and was able to get two somehow on the guy backside, and Chewy and Tiny Bones again traded out those two. Raymond with one, and then Avi to clean it up. And this is what I'm talking about. Tiny Bones has been so important in this game of cleaning up where some others may fault. When they lost two, Tiny Bones got those two right back, and they've been killing it on this game of keeping it up. And they're 15-6. Their score shows that they're so consistent, and they have the least deaths out of everyone. It's just like so much impact they're putting onto this game. But Raymond also 21-11. Everyone on the side of Gabrikittens is just doing their all to kind of win this game, and Goldie Bear doing everything 22-15 to keep their team in this game. Looks like we're going to start towards Seaside. Just going to pause for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be a slow push. See what they can do. It is match point for Gabrikittens as well, so this round could be vital, but even if they don't get it, they got plenty of chances left as they do start ramping up the pace.
If they're getting set up for a fast hit, we have Tiny Bones here. It looks like they're just going to fall off site and want to play this 5v5 retake. Goldie Bear with another important pick on the player garage. Tiny Bones again going in to trade out that pick. And it looks like we're going to have a 4v4 retake on our hand. We have Lockdown on the side of Tiny Bones. We have Yoru ult and we have Sova ult. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play. They opt not to Sova ult the plant. So I'm thinking of a Dimensional Drift, Sova ult possibly combo. We saw it earlier, and here goes a Dimensional Drift. We have the op on Avi searching for everyone, and here comes out the Sova ult. He's going to run through garage. Tiny Bones fighting in the garage. Raymond comes out with one with the Dimensional Drift. Tiny Bones, one person runs away from the fight. Avi collects on the player garage with the op. Tumor collects on one. Raymond collects on one. Tumor trades it out, and it looks like it's a 1v2, and Avi kind of cleans it up. It's a very hard round to win, and congratulations to Gabrikittens to take that first map. We'll be heading on to Split. It's going to be fun. Any words of encouragement, maybe milkers, anything you feel like they could maybe change, or anything you might want to see going on to this map?
I want to see confidence. We saw the 3-2-1s in their communications for the round that we went into their comms and listened to them. Truly, we saw that they have good comms. They're able to play as a team. There was a lot of rounds that could have gone their way. It just came down to ultimate mechanical ability from Gabrikittens that put them one step above on Haven, and they started on defense as well, which didn't give them the best, but everybody likes an underdog story. Gabrikittens on match point, but they're not out of the neck of the woods just yet, because at the end of the day, you have Split here. You got Bind if we have to go to a decider match, and the Milkers, they have so much individual talent. I'm looking at Goody, I'm looking at Tumor, I'm looking at Milk. Bold Gamer Swag as well had some amazing plays. We saw a couple 2Ks on that Neon, and I'm ready to see what they have in store for us as we're taking it into our second map. And let's look at that team composition. You saw it just a second ago as well. Goody Bear on that Sage. You got Sky, you got Fade. So they're running a double initiator comp here for Split, which honestly, I'm kind of excited to see.
No, 100%. I think it's also very interesting. We saw Goody Bear on the Rays last map, and going to the Sage for Split's going to be very interesting to see how that's going to change his play style. I felt like he was a big part of collecting those rounds that Milkers were building on Haven on the Rays. So I'm interested. He's going to play a little bit more passive on the Sage, or is he going to, kind of be Goody Bear and kind of swing and still get those rounds? Onto the site. Ball Gamer Swag. Avi able to collect one on the waylay. It looks like they're slow to be a main. Walking towards heaven. Looks like we're just gonna sit for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be waiting, because look on the other side of that wall as well. Two players from Gabrikittens just waiting for that wall to drop. Heaven is going to be a bloodbath if need be, but it does look like actually a rotation coming out from the Milkers over towards the B site. But look here in sewers, Shay gets spotted out by Raymond. That bandit actually coming into play, the newest weaponry for your arsenal, and we've seen some amazing plays from it so far.
100%. Again, it's just such a good gun with the 128 headshot. And it looks like Milkers are going to get the plant down. They are down 3, and I think that Gabrikittens are understanding that, hey, they planted, and they're kind of getting that rotate. Goody Bear with collecting 1 from Sewers, but immediately traded out by Avi. And it's going to be a 3v2 retake, seeing if Milkers can hold on. We have Tumor, we have Mouthful of Milk. It's the 2 initiators running on. Tumor tried to fight out, got killed by Avi. It looks like Mouthful of Milk gonna try to make something work. 2 down on the round. Whoa. Traded out by Gabrikittens. It's just tough round for Milkers to kind of collect on, and a good round for Gabrikittens to win.
Yeah, and guys, we are aware the overlay is currently swapped. We're getting to that in just a moment, but I do want to talk about that round that it took a while. Originally, the Milkers on that attack side wanted to go towards A, swapped and got so many into CT, by the way. I don't know how they got, I think there was 3 players swinging through CT. That was absolutely diabolical in my opinion, but we do see this common repetitiveness of just pushing A and hoping for the best, but Avi with the 2K already.
So Avi collecting 3 now, just with that outlaw and how powerful it is just shutting down these eco rounds and not allowing these people to get a thrifty. And looks like we have a Skydog up ramp to reveal where Raises at. 4 in the round for Avi, and are they going to be able to get the ace? And it looks like they're giving it to him, and then the ace for Avi with a little baiting from Raymond. But hey, that's collect those ecos, farm, and now we have Waylay up for the round.
Raymond said, "I'm here for the vibes." Raymond properly said, "You know what? I'm here for the vibes."
We're today.
Yeah, we say it all the time here on the broadcast of the Sunshine Cup 3, but it was absolutely phenomenal. And just take a look at some of these shots as well. Avi had a 2K just before that, got the 2 right there, 1 from main, 1 onto the push up of ramp, and just now Gabrikittens going to be already in an advantage spot. Tiny Bones has the wall, possibly. They're going to throw it up. It's going to get broken as well, and now truly can just see what will happen.
Yeah, and again with Tiny Bones on that sentinel role, holding down their angles. They were very important last game of collecting those kills. It looks like we're just going to have a little stall out here mid. Slow orbs to slow down the side of Milkers. And it looks like we're just going to wait. We're going to get a dog up on Heaven for the Sage. Going to reveal where Sage is at. And it looks like we might have a fight towards Goody Bear collecting on Raymond. Tiny Bones trading out Goody Bear, getting those important picks. Gabrikittens sink through the smoke. Kills 1, Mouthful of Milk, trade out on Tiny Bones. Chewy trades out on Bald Gamer. So it looks like it's just a game of trade straight, killing Chewy. And now we have a 2v2 somehow. It's just Avi dashing in on the waylay. Mouthful of Milk punishing that solo dash, and 2v1 with Gabrikittens. Gabrikittens makes it a 1v1. Mouthful of Milk, old Sky Ult, we know where you're at. Trying to find you a Mouthful of Milk with the clutch on the round.
Captain versus captain. Only one captain can survive. And it turns out the Milkers are going to be able to win their first round here on Split. And we're going to take a look back at this one because so much action in such a quick succession there, especially in Tower right there. I mean, you just see it. Timing is everything. If Avi was able to push up just a second earlier, maybe they could have cleared that round from 2v2 into a 1v2 in favor of Gabrikittens. But timing's everything. Timing's everything. Timing is everything. And nothing says Valorant more than timing not going your way.
No, 100%. It looks like we're going to slow down a little bit on the round on this side of Milkers. You know, they're able to get that round. And Avi with the op again, collecting a Mouthful of Milk. We're going to be able to see one more. It looks like hey, that's an op. We don't want to go here. Faye trying to flush that op out off the angle. Avi backing up, going for a repeat. Chu able to collect on Che. Avi walking all the way up, revealed. We can see you. Jumps with the Bucky, not able to kill. Running up towards ramp. Goody Bear able to take out Chewy in Heaven. And it looks like it's just going to be Avi's sight with Gabrikittens in Vents. Sage wall off. It looks like it's just going to pause for a little bit.
Yeah, but they do seem aware, though. They heard the shots ring out on the wall. They know that at least one of them is sitting in ropes. And now Avi off site, it's going to be a clear push for them to be able to get that spike down, and the Milkers, they have such a good momentum shift in their hands as they already can tie this up if they can close out this round.
100% with Tumor playing beautifully on the round, and Goody Bear able to trade out the kill Raymond was able to collect on. And it's just Gabrikittens in a 1v2 with Tumor and Goody Bear. Res online. Let's see what Gabrikittens can do. Igon playing very passive, and Goody Bear with just an amazing swing. And I can say I already like Milker's identity going into this game more than the last map. It looks like they're a lot more comfortable and they're ready to play this map.
Yeah, truly. I mean, we mentioned it just before this map as well, that it may come down to how well the team plays together for the Milkers. Because at the end of the day, we saw the individual talent from both of these sides. Goody Bear playing absolute phenomenal. And the last one, Milk as well, had their fair share of everything in that first map of Haven, and now it's starting to come together as this one a little more favorable for the defense and, I mean, the attack side still, but, I mean, Gabrikittens haven't really been able to find it, and Avi walks right into an obvious trap.
It looks like it just got punished again. It looks like they're really working on punishing Avi on these Waylay plays. Waylay's a very aggressive character, trying to get punished. And we have Tumor playing towards B site, got punished by Raymond on the save. It looks like they're playing Goody Bear on the trade just to give him back. Chewy stayed on site, killed the planner. Ball Gamer side collect on that planner. Looks like they're planning the bomb. It looks like Raymond was able to collect that Venom on B main. We have 2 going up towards Heaven on the side of Milkers. And we're going to see what Raymond and Tiny Bones can do to secure this team this round. It would be 3 rounds straight for the side of Milkers. With the res up, it's going to be a 4v2 now. It's almost impossible to win. And we're looking at a good momentum shift for the side of Milkers. See what we can work with. Raymond nading, trying to get clear out hell. Goody Bear playing in front of the wall, punished by Raymond. Raise Rocket out, killed Raymond. 3 on the round, but got punished by Bald Gamer Swag with 4. It's very tough, and that's 3 for Milkers.
Yeah, it really is, and they're finally taking the lead here as well. And I mean, this is what we wanted to see from the Milkers as well, because we wanted to see what they're going to bring to the tables, and we're going to take a look at what happened that round as well, because they came to play, and that's truly time and time again. How much have we mentioned it, where the individual talents there, but the team plays weren't, and now finally the team plays coming together. We saw Goody Bear get that res as well and just wall off screens. It gave them time and it gave them correction for their previous mistakes. But into this next round, we're listening in with Milkers.
What if I flash again? Thoughts?
You have a dog.
What's up?
That is so true, and also the. Oh.
You walk through B man. Nice. Let's say you can walk through B man.
Refreshing.
Popping elbow.
35 elbow.
High key. What if we just rotate here? Thoughts?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you just leave with the op here. He's probably rotated already, or is rotating. There were 2 on A. At max 1 B still.
I think we just run B. Let's just run B.
Yeah.
Avi and Sky were
I think it's Spike.
on it.
Smoke heaven.
Going in.
that.
I'm
Hey,
going
Spike.
in. Spike? Who? Huh? I have Spike.
Give me Spike.
Play for
wait.
mid if you can.
I got
Heaven.
close heaven.
Planning safe.
Spike
Well, Sky
planted.
out.
My ult is ready.
Well, they has op.
Heaven. Wait.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, one
2
more
out.
shot.
Let me play out. Let me play out.
Not Raptors.
Last player standing.
Oh shit.
Player standing.
He's gonna fight you. Oh no, they're just gonna run.
No.
See.
Wow. I mean, the communication was there. We saw Shay ask for the spike to get that plant, and they just so then they can get the ult. It nearly worked out. Just came down to the mechanical side of this game. And I mean, I love the comms as well. Nobody. High key. What if we just rotate here? I love that. Genuinely, we know that the Milkers are vibing.
Yeah, 100%. It sounds like they're having fun. You know, I said I'm a flash again, and then it was like, you know what? You have a dog. Yeah, you're right. I do have a dog, and having fun with it, playing for the vibes, and I think they have a good time. One thing I noticed is they are a little afraid of this op of making it get the value. So we're gonna see what they do differently. It looks like we're gonna have another pause on the round, kind of playing it slow is the name of the game for Milkers on this attack side of things. Flash out, pushes off the angle. Looks like Avi picks back up that angle. We're gonna have a fade dog to clear out the sky, and Avi collects another kill with the op. It's so hard to just get Avi off these angles every time. I feel like they're collecting on one kill, and it's very hard.
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna reset as well for the Milkers as they try to recollect, see what they can do here. But Goody Bear gonna be looking in, but has 3 on their own angle, so they got to be careful of what they choose to do, because one wrong move and your team's at disadvantage.
It's a great shot by Goody Bear. Collect on one. Avi immediately traded out the kill, and Goody Bear down mid. They have 3 towards mid. And we have Raymond sitting backside here. I don't think they know, and it's going to be a kill by Raymond and Tiny Bones, and just instantly killed on the side of Gabrikittens.
Yeah, what a round there from Gabrikittens. I mean, we saw how well they were able to utilize every single piece of utility, every single piece of round that they possibly could have. Because, I mean, we saw as well, the Milkers was able to start gaining momentum time and time again, but now Gabrikittens starting to show that form that we saw in that first map of Haven. And it's promising. It really is. No matter how many times it seems that the Milkers get that step up, Gabrikittens is just there again to knock him back down, just like that. Raymond with the 2K, tied with Tiny Bones as well, and now the round just going to keep kicking off for both of these teams.
And it looks like we have a little bit big fight towards B main. We have 5 towards B main, and all 5 people are here. It's a 5v5 site hit here. Let's see what we can do on the side of Gabrikittens, and Avi collecting with that op again, just making it so valuable. And I think that's just been the name of the game for them. I think that Gabrikittens have gotten the op in Avi's hand, and 16-3, they're just finding extreme value. Raymond walking up, able to collect 1, looking for the trade out. Raymond on 2. Jay able to trade out the Raymond kill. Avi collecting on that kill, and with the dash in, maybe a little stall points, collecting on Jay. It's so hard to push this op off this angle.
I think it's not the op. I think it's the person holding it. At this point, Avi has been absolutely diabolically locked in on this map of Split, and if you told me before that Avi was going to come in and absolutely destroy face, I probably said I could see it, but it's going to be difficult. He's making it look so easy at this point.
Beautiful kill from Raymond with the little spray transfer on the Logan. It looks like we start the round early again, and it looks like we punished Avi for missing the off shot. Shay killing on Chewy, and it looks like we have a good round from Milkers. Bald Gamer Swag with the Raise Rocket did not kill anyone. Raymond collecting on Bald Gamer Swag.
Spike planted.
Looks like Milkers is set up. I feel like this is the best round we've seen. It seems like it's rotating. It's going to be a 3-on-4 round. We have Goody Bear in sewers. They here, or in vents. They here, killed on Raymond. Trying to collect on the kill, Sage CT. We have Gabrikittens looking towards main, fighting with Tumor. Tumor goes down. We got to res up. It's going to be back to another 4v2. I don't know if they're able to kill this round. Gabrikittens with the clove rest. I just hear it, the timer's going up, and just a great round from Milkers. I feel like they had a great idea with that round, with punishing that op for the missed op shot on top reps.
Yeah, I mean, I think at that later parts of that round, Gabrikittens, the entire part of it was just take the eco away from the Milkers, because the economy, it's not too strong from the Milkers. They were just lost 3 in a row. They had to get that round in order to get something back in. And at the end of the day, when you see that a team is going to start rolling away, you need to do everything in your power, and that's exactly what the Milkers was able to do. And I mean, what a shot from Avi!
Wow, just Avi with this op is just collecting on every kill that Milkers is giving him. That's 2 on the round with the op. Avi, can we get one more? Fade able to pick up Spike, Sage Cross. I think we're very aware that
right
you
back.
may be towards Heaven side. Goody Bear able to collect on one on Gabrikittens. Are we going to be able to get another one? Tumor breaking the dog. Tiny Bones killed on Goody Bear. And now it's just kind of a slow game. And oh my God, Avi with the just craziest off shots we've seen.
Yeah, and I mean, Milkers 2v4. It's going to be very difficult for them if they want to be able to tie this game up. They're going to have to make some magic work, and perfect timing there from Che to get a kill here in mid as they look towards the B site. It's a clear site, but they got to be aware of the rotations.
Yeah, 100%. And as we can look on the minimap, we have Raymond in spawn, and Che taking that CT space and fighting on Avi with the op is beautiful. It's a 2v2, but they're rare. Raymond traded out, and now it's just a 1v1. Chewy against Che. Not aware where we're at. Che has ult. It's going to play a little bit more passive. Back up all the way. Chewy looking for Che. Che's backing up, walking up. See if we can clutch the round for their team. Close smoke down. We still have Clovo up. Walk in the smoke, and they just crossed each other. Back in the smoke, fighting the smoke. Is Che gonna opt to use Clovo? We do. Chewy's gonna need a chase. Off Spike, and beautiful round by Chewy. Just played that Clovo perfectly with the smoke. Halved it, got off, finished the round out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there could have been more success there out of Gabrikittens for that. Avi with the early pick. Yes, obviously they got taken out towards that CT rotate, but we saw individual talents from everyone on this map so far. Both teams playing absolutely phenomenal so far, and it's been extremely close. We're going into the 11th round, and it is anyone's game. So it's going to be a toss-up on what happens here, but utility, ultimates, and just team play all around. Both teams are going to be just looking for that one step above with the Gabrikittens comms right now.
Meow. Meow. Okay, I'm coming up heaven.
Yeah,
Help. Right now?
they're up heaven.
Draw. Oh, he's on Raptors.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm rotating.
I have ult free tick. I have ult free tick.
The bandit.
Yeah, I will too.
Mid.
Nice.
Nice.
Am I ulting here? Or?
Nice meow. Nice meow.
No, you're not. You're not.
One
Don't
enemy
need ult
remaining.
now.
Spike down mid.
Nice.
Nice. Good job.
Meow.
Last round in the half.
We cannot
Is that what I heard?
I think that's their 10th man talking. Wow. I think we hear what their hype noise is now. And
Yeah.
I
I mean, Gabrikittens, I think it fits. I'm not gonna lie, but can we talk about something right now? We've said his name so many times, Avi. He's having the game of his life at the current moment, 23-14, and it's not even at the half yet. So I think it truly can show how well confidence will put you in stride as he picks up the operator again.
And it gets dangerous on the side of Milkers if they can't find a solution. Avi, Goody Bear was kind of going hand in hand with him last game on Haven, and now it's kind of just like Avi and Goody Bear. Wow, I say that takes out Gabrikittens and gets instantly traded out by Tiny Bones again on that Sentinel row, just holding it down whatever side of the map they're on. And Avi still on this A site line, holding on top ramps with the op, trying to figure out, and it looks like we might have a little sneaky spy in Vince with Che in Vince side with that, and he might run into a problem. Chewy with one with the Odin. Op sound missed. We were able to get the Reyes on Gabrikittens in mid. Raymond punishing Mouth and Milk. Avi dead. Tiny Bones kills on Che. And it looks like Gabrikittens another great round win. Bottom game side takes out Raymond on the last side, and Tiny Bones with 3 on the round. And again, I think Tiny Bones has just been so important for these rounds.
Yeah, and I mean, now we get to switch to the second half where Gabrikittens going to be looking for their attacker side now with the Milkers on defense. I know what the overlay says, guys. Milkers are on defense, Gabrikittens on attack at the current moment, and let's look at the individual stats at the current moment as well. Goody Bear 11-10, Mouthful of Milk 9-11, Che 9-12, Bald Gamer 8-12, Tumor 2-11. But Tumor has played with the utility in order to set their team up to get the frags and the kills and everything that they need to be successful. So this team, they play as a team. Now they're gonna have to do it on the other side when they're split up.
It's going to be very interesting seeing their play style. It looks like Gabrikittens is going to go back to what we saw in Haven and more of these, hey, we're just going to hit here really fast. You are going to have to kill us. And it looks like, as I say that, they slow down and walk back towards B main. I don't know if Milkers have a good idea of where they're at. They're still keeping 3 towards that mid side. And we're going to have Sage rotate towards Heaven, maybe for a pop. And no, it looks like Sage is going back up. And then we see Raze pop out on site. And they're on site. Sage Wall goes out and we get plant down. It's going to be a retake. Avi collecting on 1 again. Avi 2 on the round. Avi, can you keep getting more? It's going to be Fade holding CT, trying to punish Avi. Raymond with Avi killing on Tumor. And now it's going to be a 5v2 retake. Are we going to be able to see Milkers convert on this? Bald Gamer Swag collect on 1. Che collect on 1. Bald Gamer Swag collect on another one. This is possible now. We have Tiny Bones in the corner. Avi on the flank. Oh, just whiffed a little bit. Che collecting on the Avi kill. And it gets close. I got a little scared there. I didn't know what to say. It came down to the wire again. And I feel like this game compared to Haven has been a lot of, hey, we're going to fight you to the very last person. And it just shows that Gabrikittens has the people to kind of beat them in those last minute aim battles.
Yeah, but I do like the awareness we're seeing from the Milkers as well. With they were looking at rafters for the flank from Avi. I don't think there was I didn't hear a single sound at the very least that went out was like, hey, there's a flank coming. No, they decided to turn around, check it just to make sure, and it was great timing there as well.
100%. Looks like we're just going to go to these fast rounds that we've seen on Haven from Gabrikittens, where they just bomb rush these sites. We have guns. We're confident. We're going to hit these sites, and it's going to be a 5v5 retake. So it looks like we see a wall having Avi collecting on 1 again. Avi collecting on 2 on the round again. I feel like I've said it so many times. Every time Avi dashes in and just gets 2, it looks like we're going to hunt for more here. Hopefully don't get punished. Drop the Spectre. We have the recall down. Looks like we're going to keep walking. And we're gonna try to convert these 2 kills. Evan Che chasing with the right click. Beautiful. You may have a Spectre. I have a Classic. It's the better gun. And Sage Wall's having Tiny Bones collect on 1. Raymond collects on the other. And Tiny Bones with the Bandit kills the person CT. Wow.
Yeah, and now we're seeing Gabrikittens really just start to show out. They have 5 rounds in a row, and I mean, let's take a look at these replays real quick. What happened this round? Avi, you have a Spectre, man. You have a Spectre, and let's look at those bullets. Where's the Tracer? They're not there in the right click to the face. Avi, find some Kovacs or find some aim labs or something. We need to watch that spray.
Yeah, 28 and 8 Avi. Come on, man. You need to be collecting on those kills. But as we see, we're going to go to a little fast round. Avi dashing up quick, collecting with the Bucky and having Raymond killing Che and Vince. And now we're just going fast. Milkers doesn't know what to do. We have Sky CT playing for their life. Tumor trading out on Grabby Cake. Bombs dropped Heaven. Avi collecting on another one. A mouthful of milk CT. Tumor trading out for Raymond killed. Now it's a 3v2. Milkers trying to figure out what they can do. Wall off spike for the side of Gabrikittens. And Bob Gamerswag collects on 1. Bob Gamerswag kills Avi. It's a 1v2. Tiny Bones, what can you do for us?
Ooh.
Out of charges.
Let's see it, because he has time. They have time. 50 seconds. Plenty of time to go for a rotate, pick up the spike, play for a frag or something. But now it's going to come to checking every single angle because no information other than tower is going to be the hotspot.
Gonna see Tiny Bones kind of walking up here. Bald Gamerswag has a very good read on where he's at and just kills him. That was a beautiful rounds from Milkers. I feel like they had a very good read, even with Avi dashing up and getting that kill with the Bucky in Heaven. They were able to just make the trades go in their favor and win the round.
Yeah. I mean, do we have another replay on Avi here? Because I'm pretty sure I saw another spray whiff. I don't know. I don't know the thing. No, Avi's been playing absolutely phenomenal so far. There it is. Hey, we got it from the other perspective. But Avi's got 30 frags already this round, this game alone, and we are barely closer to what could be. And sometimes egos need to be put in check, and that's what we're doing here for Avi.
And we see Milkers playing with that solo Sky on B backing up. And we see Gabrikittens have a good idea of what they're doing. So we're going to hit B site fast. We have Raze going out. And we have Waylay with the dash activated, looking for somewhere to dash. They're on site. Looks like they got it for free. It might be a 5v5 retake. Waylay missed the dash on Evan. Just whiffing a lot today, Avi, on the second half of the game. It looks like we have a flank coming in. Goody Bear, are you able to give us one? And Chewy punishes the flank. And Avi just kind of stopping the CT. Raymond kills the person heaven on Shay. Avi swings, mouthful of milk, punishes Avi. That's going to be a 3v4. Mouthful of milk with another one with the bulldog going to Tiny Bones. We see where two people are at. Gabrikittens, Raymond, kill on mouthful of milk. It's going to be a 3v1. I don't know if Milkers can do much more. It's going to be a nice try from Tuma, but Raven with 3 on the round.
All right. I've been watching Avi a little bit too closely. I think I've been on him a little bit more. So we're gonna throw out positive vibes. There you go. There's your positive vibes for the day. But here for the Sunshine Cup, of course, we are still here for a good cause. And what's a better thing to do than play Valorant or watch Valorant, commentate Valorant, whatever you're doing here for Sunshine Cup? What's a better thing to do than for a good cause than watch Valorant? I don't know, but as we get into this next couple of rounds, the Milkers, they need to do more than just watch. They need to get their head in the game and lock in, because their tournament may come to a close if they can't figure out how to take down Gabrikittens.
And it looked like Avi with the whiff on the round cannot find it. You can't figure it out. Raymond won to clean up where Avi may fall. Raymond's there to fix. We have another 3v4 retake, but on the side of Milkers, they do not have the gun, and the one gun that was dropped is going to be towards site, so it's going to be a little bit hard. We have a Spectre, a Sheriff, and a Ghost on the round on the side of the Milkers. We're going to wall off CT. It's going to be a little hard. Mouthful of milk trying to kill Gabrikat. Killed. We have CT and Ramps. No one's aware of Tumor. Coming on Ramps. Tumor with 1. Gabrikate trades out on Tumor, and now it's just a 3v1 with Che, only a Sheriff. I don't know much Che can do on this round, but kind of just sit and collect exits maybe.
Let's just wait, because there's a chance. 2 of them on low HP, 1 spotted out, and now there's still time, and that's going to be some
kill.
Great play.
Ooh, Gabrikate just able to clean it up on the round. Crisis averted. And Gabrikittens with another round 1.
So that's match point now for Gabrikittens as well. And we're not even going to talk about Avi on this round. No, we're going to talk about Raymond and Tiny Bones and Gabrikate and Chewy, the rest of the team. Nope, we're going to go back. Actually, you know what, guys? I have a better idea. Let's go back to talk about Avi. Let's take a look at this real quick. 1, 2, 3. Looks away. Nope, nothing happening there for Avi. My friend hit the Kovacs. No, but Gabrikittens playing absolutely phenomenally as a team, and you know, Avi, we're gonna call it. That was a team play. That's information. That's playing a duelist properly.
There we go. I really think Avi here got the 30 kills. It's like, hey guys, I did my work. You guys turn. We have Raymond out with the Raise Rocket taking out Goody Bear. I think that's a very important person to fall. Che down by Avi. Che with the ult. Avi taking down the Clove ult. Raise Rocket on the side of Milkers. Doesn't hit anything. We're gonna have 2 towards heaven. Tumor taken down by Avi. Are we going to see another ace from you, Avi? Avi with 4K on the round, and Raymond takes out Bod Gamer Sack, and that is a Gabrikittens win.